Alright everyone, and we are back with more of the Sims 4 Moving On Up challenge. This is part 67 out of part, I don't know how many we're gonna have, but in the last episode we had a lot of improvements, as you can see. We finished the downstairs area. We also finished the first floor level, which is quite exciting. We even have a reading nook, as you can see over here. And then we started to work quite a bit on this upstairs area, so we're getting there slowly but surely. But for today and kind of the next couple of parts, we're going to focus in on more of what they want to do, what our Sims want to do. And so our dude, Johnny over here, he wants to get his fitness skill up. Ethan is just reading a book. He wants some food. Fairly self-explanatory, that sort of thing. So there you go. That's kind of what everybody's up to right now. We'll do the sadness hotline, but as always, feel free to just sit back, relax, and let us play some Sims. So here we go. Johnny's just kind of working out. He is trying to get to level 3 for high school stuff, and then level 4 for his job, which is in 7 hours. But we're more concerned about getting it to level 3, just so that way he can kind of, become a young adult this week. And so that's kind of the move. Ooh, the flea market's in town. Well, we don't have time for that. That's not what we're here for. All right. Good job, Johnny. We're going to have you go a little bit more just so that way you can go ahead and go onward with your level 3 skill. See what your skills look like anyway. Okay, cooking, handiness, and fitness. Well, those are some pretty marketable skills. I mean, good skills to have. Oh my god. Alright, I just heard somebody throw out their stuff. Oh, hi, Grandpa slash Dad, however our lens is at this point. Alright. Give Dad a nice big hug. You, my child, need a shower. Alright, you're at level 3. Good job, kiddo. Alright, so going onward, the end of the week, it is Ethan's birthday, and then of course Johnny's birthday is technically next week, but we'll have his birthday a little bit later in the week once he gets ahead in school. Gets all that done. What on earth is going on around here? I'm so confused. Alright, they're just kind of chatting up over here. Kind of okay with that. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the series. Again, we are at part 67, and I hope that you enjoyed the extra episodes this weekend. Yeah, I wanted to make up for the fact that we had a crap ton of wrestling content the last couple of weeks, especially. And so I want to get a couple more episodes out this weekend. And so that way we could have 2 more, I believe, for next week, and then we should have 2 or 3 after that. So, should be going back to our regular 2 to 3 per week. Again, kind of depends on where we're at, that sort of thing. But here we go. Have you work out for a little bit? You're doing homework, which is great. We'll have you actually cook up a little bit of stuff coming up soon. So I think we'll have you make some grilled fruit. Why not? Alright, I keep hearing like birds and stuff outside, which is actually really refreshing, just in general. It is snowing outside, so imagine like if you had that kind of a view, like if you could actually see everything. Okay, my eyes hurt. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. Look at our son just like making some good food over here. I actually kind of like this. It's adding a new dynamic to the story. and I'm kind of here for it. So, oh God, that's not. Oh my God, that was fun. So yeah, we'll kind of just continue onward with our normal routines, whatever normal is going to look like. But here we go. We got ourselves, we'll just have you go to the bathroom. We'll have you take a shower. Look at that. Your son cooked some good food. I'm proud of you. He just enjoys it. He's just like, he's in it for everything. He's in it for just, the wellness aspect of it. But of course, Johnny over here's got working a little bit, so that's great. Okay, you need to get some sleep. Alrighty, so let's move you up and claim your bed. There we go. Perfect. Okay, you're at work. Good, good, good. You're gonna go get some sleep. You're doing okay now as well. You're at work. Again, teens can have jobs in this challenge, just so that we're all clear. But yeah, I wanted to have like a little desk area, like just in case if they wanted, an extra place for whatever. So there's that. But yeah, we got an aquarium under our belts now too. So that's kind of fun. It's mainly for decor purposes, but you know what? It's all good, right? Right. All right, you put in a good day at work. That is great. Good, good, good. We'll have you clean up a little bit around the house. And then we'll have you just watch a movie. You are doing just fine. There we go. And we also evolved a couple of our plants as well, so that's kind of exciting. What a mood. Yep. Perfect. We need any and all screen captures we can get at this point for the thumbnails and all that good stuff. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. You should be excited as well. So, yeah, this should be out on Sunday. That sounds about right. Yeah, Sunday. So after this, we'll probably go back for Tuesday and Thursday. So just letting y'all know, I'm giving y'all a heads up that I'm pre-recording just because I got a lot of stuff coming up next week that I need to work on and things I need to get done. So just letting y'all know about that ahead of time in case you're like, okay, why is this commentary so outdated? Just giving y'all a heads up on that. He was not happy with that movie. Definitely a sleeper. Well, he is sleepy, so we're going to have you go to bed. And then you are almost wide awake, so you're doing fine. So we'll kind of just start to ride things out until we get to our next round of dragon fruits, and then we're going to go in and just build a bunch of things and go from there. So we'll have you do your paintings and stuff, your side hustle or whatever. And so I usually just kind of skip through it, except they're kind of on opposite sleeping schedules, which I find mildly entertaining. Mm-hmm. Alright, you're wide awake. That is good. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I was just humming there, but here we are. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely with a lot of this stuff that's going on. So we got a bunch of things that are done, which is quite great. So we're still working on that upstairs quite a bit, so we'll do that in a little bit once we get our dragon fruits and just more money in general. I think that's kind of a safe bet to go. But yeah, we're getting there very slowly, but very, very surely. I've used some extra credit work. Go get some food. You're painting, which is great. He's getting that painting skill up a little bit more with each time. Same thing with the gardening skill. And who cares if he lost who cares? Like, who the heck cares at this point? Who actually cares? Alright, sell the collector. Alright, the dragon fruits have spawned. Wonder what happens if we go over here. Holy crap, we are getting like 10,000 simoleons every single time. So yeah, I don't know the number as to how much we need to have to move. I think it was something ridiculous, like 45,000 or something like that. But when we do that, we're going to be saving things up, so we're going to get some more gameplay and stuff like that underway. It's just a matter of like we need to get these apartments like furnished. So this is basically like we have this apartment, then we have an actual house coming up next in the old salt house, and then we have Terendi Tower, which is our last stop in this challenge. So we're getting very, very close, which is kind of exciting in a way. So that's kind of what we're doing. But Johnny has school in an hour, which means it is time for all of us to start more renovations. We probably won't decorate a whole lot more in the bedrooms, maybe some rugs, and then that's pretty much it. We got the bathroom to take care of as well. But get our hardwoods in here. And then, yeah, I think we could just add a few things in the space, like some clutter probably, some rugs. Just for it to be a little bit more homey, I think, which I think makes sense. Right, there we go. That way we get some nice rug action going on here. So we got some rugs about to come underway right here today, which is quite great. All right, let's see what we got here. There we go. This will be cool. That way we could have a little bit of a rug right over here, perhaps. I kind of dig it. Or even just like right over here in this middle part would work. Yeah, I like this a little bit better, actually. That way it's like not in the middle of everything, but it's still like you can tell that it's there. Then we have this runner rug, which doesn't really fit. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely, my dudes. Slowly but surely. I'll include that one right there, just because it fits the aesthetic that we're going for. And then yeah, I think that should be fine right there. There we go. We're on to something kind of cool over here. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so we're going to just include that as like our big rug for in here, I think. We're kind of just getting to the point where we're just kind of decorating things at this point, which I think is just as important. So we're going to start to kind of flush out this little office space area, just in general, I think, which will be quite helpful. So yeah, that's going to be kind of exciting. Every little thing that counts. Okay, that's cool too. The home studio. Alright, let's see what we got over here. That's kind of cool. This is cool too. I really like this little space. Ooh, I like this one even more. Alright, so again, full disclaimer, we're kind of just at the point where we are Just kind of decorating things, right? Right. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're just decorating things and kind of focusing in on that right now because, quite frankly, we kind of need that space in the humble abode for just anything that we can think of. So, like studying or, whatever, just that's kind of where we're going. All right, let's see what we got going on here. The Haps fashions. Well, to be fair, that is happening. All right. Do 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 do. Like some of these just don't resonate with me, and I'm just like, why? Why am I like this? This one's kind of cool. And like here's the cool thing as well, like you can kind of just manipulate your space a little bit as well. So like for example, you can easily just like move things around, change things around. Let's see what we got going on in the desks area. Okay, well we get a tiny desk, but I also like the big desk idea. So I think let's go with that. This one's like still kind of big, but we also don't have a whole lot of space to work with, which could be our limitation. Because here's the thing, we only got like a 4x3 space with two of these spaces being blocked off. So I'm thinking we kind of just like turn this into a darker sort of like we focus on more of the skill building stuff more than anything. That's kind of what I'm thinking for right now. So that way we can add a chess table in here. We'll add a couple of chairs. There we go. We'll get that kind of tucked away over there. And then that way we can also fit in like another skill building thing or two in this room, which would be quite handy. Which, speaking of handy, I think we should get like this handiness like woodworking table somewhere. I think it would be kind of cool to include it just somewhere. I don't think in that space in particular, but we need to include it like just somewhere. Like, I don't know where I would fit it though, so we might factor that into our next move in terms of what we do next. But we'll see. We shall see. But for right now, we need to get that office kind of just taken care of, that sort of thing. I was thinking we could include a piano, but now I'm like, I don't know about that. So, yeah, we're going to just kind of figure things out. That's where we're at. Soccer ball could be kind of cool to include. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what we got in terms of indoor activities. Not a whole lot, but you know what? It still counts, right? Right. So again, we could always just add some books in here. Just like something small like this one, maybe. Then we add a chair, just something comfy and cozy. Alright, let's see what we got over here. I kind of like this one. But I also really like this one. I like this one a little bit more. So again, you still have that reading space, but I think this one I want to have more as like with this kind of a computer, that sort of thing. There we go. We'll get this in there, maybe in a different color, I think. That might be helpful. We'll take a look-see. That's not helpful. Let's just make it white, like the bedrooms. And so then that way... Actually, can we make it like a gray color? Yeah, let's make it gray. There we go. That way it's a little bit different, but still kind of on par with our clean look that we're going for in this one. But, let's see what we got here. We're going to add another rug. Of some sort of form. I think that works. Cool. We'll add that in there, and then I think for out here, we could always like just include like some more skill building things, I think, or just like another seating option. That sort of stuff. And I know we want to have our robotic station somewhere, but I don't know where we would put it. So, yeah, because I want him to go into robotics for some reason. Just something screams to me like he's like very much into fitness, but he's like, yeah, I kind of want to build robots. Like one of those sorts of very weird, nichey things, right? So maybe we have that in his own room or something like that. I don't know. I just want it to be something very weird and bizarre. But I think we need to focus on the bathroom next. So we need to finish this bathroom. So essentially by this point we're pretty much done, which is kind of great. So that's going to be very exciting once we're finally done with this house because it's taken a while to get us to this point. That much I will say. But I think it'll be worth it. All right, we'll get this sink in here. Then we'll get a bathtub because it's the master bath and that just makes logical sense to me. So we'll get a nice bathtub in there, just that sort of thing works with me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? There we go. Now, I think we definitely need curtains, if anything, like decorative around here because there's so many windows, it's kind of ridiculous. So I think we're just going to kind of go around and just place in just some curtains, just where we need them at. Well, it's also like you have these tall windows, so it's like, where do you even, just how? Wow. I mean, that could work, but it's clipping into everything. I know we have to like filter it out by like tall this, tall that, or large this, large that, but it's just super annoying. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I wish that I could just like have just huge curtains that just kind of just did their things. You know what? Am I making any sense at all? Really hope so, for everybody's sake. Oh god, I just want tall curtains in this game that aren't weird and aren't like funky. Like that is all I'm looking for here. Like these curtains would be fine, but they would overlap quite a bit. The struggle is real, my dudes. The struggle is real. Like seriously, come on now. Like what are you doing? Like if you include that right there, at least it's kind of normal, but it's still like weird because it just starts to clip into everything. And I'm like not on board with that at all. Like right here as well. Oh, or it doesn't like drape down to the bottom. And I'm just like, why? Why are you like this, Sims? So it's like, alright, well, I guess we're gonna compromise just a little bit here. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. We're not gonna be fine. Oh god, The Sims. Like, y'all see my problem, right? Like, why can't we just have, like, tall curtains? That makes sense in the grand scheme of things. That is all I'm asking for. Like that. See, that actually fits decently. But then you get this crap over here, and it's just like, why are you like this? Just why? Because if you go over here underneath the same one, it's like, well, what the crap's going on here? And it's like, well, that's what I'm saying. Alright, let's see what we got here. See, you got short, medium, long, but it doesn't go all the way down. Like, I don't know if I'm just kind of overthinking things, but yeah, that could be it. I don't know. It's just frustrating as crap. Like, we need more curtains, but we need more, like, tall curtains. That would be great. Either way, I'm not going to dwell on this much longer. Let's just start saving up money to move on up. So here we go, people. Here we go. We are going to start the journey to move on up. Finally, finally, finally. We still got a few more minutes left in the episode, so at this point, we're just going to start to save up money. I don't know how much money that we need to move on up, but we sure as crap are not at that point. Alright, Johnny's got his extra credit done for the day. He's going to go off to school, probably in his pajamas per brand, per usual. Sir, you need to go to school. Go to school, for the love of God. We need you to age up into an adult soon because that just it needs to happen. Right, we're going to go ahead and clean the lint tray. You're at school, which is great. Go study hard, my son. Then we're going to go ahead and resume our confident painting. So yeah, let me take a look and see how much more we got in this, how many more simoleons that we need to get under our belts before we move on up. So we're going to get moving on up apartment challenge. In just a second, everything's kind of taking its time. Bear with it for just a second. Challenge apartment list. Alright, here we go. So we're at 888 Spire Apartments. Which means in order to move on up, we need 50,000 simoleons because we will be going to the old salt house next, which I don't know how many bedrooms, bathrooms, etc. that we have, but if we can expand the legacy, then we will. So, there's that. So, let's see here. Old Salt House, Sims 4. I just want to know, I want to know, just in general, how many bedrooms, bathrooms it has, but you know what? That's fine with me. Okay, a two-story, three-bed, two-bath residential. That is not a part of the apartment, and then we have Terendi Towers after that, So we have the old Salt House, which has three beds and two baths, which is quite frankly great for me. And then we have the Terendi Tower Penthouse. So that's going to be a whole thing. That is going to be a huge thing, to say the least. So that one, let's see here. Let us see here. Sorry about this, everyone. I'm trying to, get my ish together. But the old Salt House is going to be next. And then we will have the Terendi Tower Penthouse. So we got 50,000 simoleons to save up for. And we also got Johnny's birthday, I think that should be coming up soon. You need to clean that in just a second. But we're doing things, people. We're doing things. So the old Salt House is going to have three beds, two baths. That's going to be quite fun and exciting. Which means we have room for a roommate, we got room for another kid. I don't know what's going to happen next, to be completely honest. To me, I think Ethan's just getting started on parenthood now that he knows what he's getting himself into now. So we'll figure things out. Oh, I'm like, why is this not working? I'm clicking on the wrong person, I think. Jesus. Oh, no. The rent. Oh, no! All of our money's gonna go towards rent tomorrow. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not thrilled about this. It's fine. We're gonna be fine, kids. We're gonna be fine. We need 50,000 simoleons to move on up to the old salt house, which is an actual house. So we're basically at the point after next episode. Actually, no, not next episode, but after this apartment, we're gonna be into houses from this point onward. So that's going to be quite exciting. We got 270 extra simoleons just from painting. We're going to be cleaning and just keep on keeping on. I don't know how else to really describe it. We'll also have some food. Our child is doing just fine. He is killing it at school today. So he should be aging up probably in the next episode, I would guess, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. So we'll sell everything. Alright, so we need to use our simoleons tomorrow for rent. So that's fun. And then we also need to get our fitness skill up as well. But we also need to focus on getting your skills up, just his skills up in general. So we'll have him kind of focus on everything just a little bit with, chess, get that logic skill up just a little bit. We want to put our son in a good place, just in general. Okay, Leanne, we like you and everything, but go away. Let's see what we got here. Let us just sit back and watch a movie. I think that is going to be more than fair. Actually, let's have you start reading up on some skill book things. So let's see here. What do we want him to have? Let us purchase books. It's going to take a second probably to load up. Which sounds about on brand for The Sims 4 at this rate, but you know what? That's a commentary, right? Right. Alright, so let's go ahead to skills. And then we wanted him to do more of like... Oh! Something happened. Well, he returned home with a school project. Let's see here. We do want him to continue on with this fitness skill, but I think what he might want to be interested in are like these kinds of things right here. Okay, no, we don't want to do that just yet. Maybe we get some herbalism under his belt too, although it's like the most useless skill in the book right now. And then let us get him into research. And then he's just going to be one big nerd that just also happens to be a total jock, essentially. That's kind of what we're thinking for right now. Maybe wellness could be good, but we could always get like a yoga mat for that. Alright, so how are we doing, son? He's an A student! We can age him up! Yes! Okay, we're going to go ahead and age up our son. We got ourselves a new heir coming up soon, but until that point, Ethan is still the heir. So we're going to go into just doing everything right here. Alright, you are going to go ahead and bake a cake for your child. Oh, Johnny ages up! Yay! Alrighty here. Let us make him... Let's make a winter cake. That's kind of fitting, all things considering. So yeah, I think that's actually a good place to end the episode because Johnny gets to become an adult, which is kind of exciting. I feel like we've been through like just this whole journey with Johnny and everything. It's been kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, why can't we make anything, you jerk? Why? Go make a cake for your son. Unless if the son wants to make a cake, then I'm kind of on board with that. Oh, I don't like that noise. Something happened. Oh, Grandpa's at the door. How cool. We'll attempt an introduction with our own grandfather. That sounds about on brand for Lucian. Ethan's just trying to do the right thing and get his son the cake. Oh my god, why are you like this? Look at that. Look at that. It's like, hi, child. This is great. This is kind of great. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at that! Oh, he made a cake for his son, and it looks really good. He's very sad, but he's like, this is a part of growing up, friends. It's a part of growing up. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to drag it. So yeah, we kind of need to pay our rent, but we also need to just start saving on up for our next apartment. Can you move my? There we go. I heard the click. If I don't hear the click, then I'm automatically suspicious. All right, birthday candles, go. All right. We'll go taste the frosting. My child. Okay. Look at his face. That's perfect. That's honestly kind of perfect. Oh. And here we go. Our child is now a young adult. Oh, this is so great. Oh, and Grandpa made it too. That's so nice of Grandpa to join in. So, what do we want him to have for his next trait? Let's see here. I think active would actually work in this case because that's what he wants to do. So, he's a perfectionist, he loves dogs, and he is an active dude. Not bad. And he wants to make a lot of money, which, you know what, that's kind of on point. But I think that is a good place to end the episode right there. We got our boys over here, which is kind of funny because at one point we had like all women on this. But you know what? All dudes can be just as good as well. Look at that. Oh, look at them just spending a family day together. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cool. Wesley has sent Johnny again. Oh, Wesley's also not. Does Lucian just not age up? Like, is that man a vampire and we don't know about it? Well, either way around, okay, yes, we want to do our education at some point. So we're going to get Johnny into college at some point, but today is not that day. But for now, I think this is a good place to end the episode. On that happy note, we are going to be starting to save to move on up into the Salt House, the old Salt House. That'll be 14 out of 15 apartments slash houses. And we'll go from there. So we need 50,000 simoleons. So that's going to be our objective for this upcoming week in the Moving On Up challenge. So get excited, get your snacks, get your popcorn. I'll probably play a day or two off screen just so that way we can kind of get things going a little bit. And we'll kind of go from there. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this weekend's content with our Sims series. I figured, you know what? Let's make things balanced, right? Right. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in. I will see you all later. Bye everyone.